Hello students, welcome to the online lecture series of the STSM College Palghar Biology Department. I am Vilas sir and today we are going to learn about a new chapter, cell division. So let's see. Cell cycle is a process a cell undertakes to replicate all of its material and divide into two identical cells. In this topic, we will look the different stages of a cell cycle and what will happen in each stage. We will also consider the regulation of a cell cycle and look at the some important significance also. So let's see the cell cycle or the cell division. The series or the event that take place in the cell cycle and that cause it to the divide into two daughter cell. These events include the duplication of DNA or the DNA replication, some of its organelles, and subsequently the partitioning of the cytoplasm and other component into two daughter cell. In this process, it is known as the cell division or the cell cycle. In this cell with the nuclei like eukaryotes, like animal, plant, fungi and protist, the cell cycle is divided into two main stages, interphase and the mitotic phase. It includes the mitotic and the cytokinesis phases. During interphase, the cell grows, accumulating nutrient needed for the mitosis and replicates its DNA, some of its organelles. During the mitotic phase, the replicated chromosome, organelles and cytoplasm separated into two daughter cells. To ensure that the proper replication of a cellular components and the division are occur, there are the control mechanism known as the cell cycle checkpoints. After each of checkpoints, the step of a cycles that determines if the cell can progress for the next phase or not. The interphase, it occurs in G1 phase, S phase and G2 phase. Where G1 it is the gap 1 phase, S stands for the synthesis or the DNA replication phase, G2 that means the gap 2 phase. All over the time the interphase is occur and after that the mitosis will happen. Let's see the gap 1 phase, the first growth phase or the post mitotic gap phase. The first phase within the interphase from the end of the previous M phase until the beginning of the DNA synthesis, it is known as the G1 or the gap 1 phase. During this phase, the biosynthetic activities of the cell organelles which are considerably slow down after the M phase, it resumes at the higher rate. The duration of the G1 phase is highly variable even among the different cell of a same species. In this phase, the cell increases the supply of protein, increases the number of organelles such as the mitochondria, ribosomes and grows in size. In G1 phase, the cell has three options like to continue cell cycle and enter into the S phase. It stops the cell cycle before the G0 phase, before the undergoing the differentiation. Let's see the S phase or the DNA replication phase. The ensuing the S phase starts when the DNA synthesis commences. When it is completed, all the chromosomes have been replicated. That is, each chromosome consists of two sister chromatids. Thus, during this phase, amount of DNA in this cell are doubled. Though the ploidy number also increases, the number of chromosomes are unchanged. Rate of RNA transcription and the protein synthesis are very in slow process, and exception of this histone production, the most of the occurs during this phase, and that will see in the synthesis phase. Let's see the gap 2 phase or growth 2 phase. The G2 phase occurs after DNA replication. It is a period of the protein synthesis and rapid cell growth to prepare the cell for the mitosis. During this phase, the microtubules begins to recognize to form a spindle fibers. Before proceeding to the mitotic phase, cell must be checked at the G2 checkpoint for any DNA damage, or it can be repair. The G2 checkpoint is mainly regulated by the tumor protein or a P53. If the DNA is damaged, the P53, the protein molecule, will repair the DNA or triggering the apoptosis of the cell. If the P53 is dysfunctional, then the cell get mutated and the cell will damage the DNA for maybe a continuous through a cell cycle, and it can be lead to the cancerous stage. Let's see the mitotic phase or chromosome separation phase. The relatively brief M phase consists of the nuclear division known as the karyokinase period of the cell cycle. M phase is complex and highly regulated. The sequence of the event is divided into two various phases corresponding to the completion of onset of activities that starts from next to next phase. These phases are sequentially known as first prophase, then metaphase, then anaphase, telophase. These four are consecutive phases of karyokinesis, but the cell doesn't divide it. After the cytokinesis, cell get perfectly and equally divided, the process known as the cytokinesis. As you can see the diagram, after the mitosis, the two daughter cells are divided and they are continued for the interphase, that is the G1 phase. In that phase, the cell organelles are reappears and the cell growth is happened. After the G1 phase, the S phase is start. G1 phase is almost 8 to 10 hours. It is the largest time taking phase. After that, the S phase, where the DNA replication is occurs, it is almost lasts for the 6 to 8 hours. After that, the G2 phase, it lasts for the 2 to 5 hours. The rest of the cell organelle which are reformed in this phase where the protein is synthesized. After that, the mitosis or M phase, it lasts for the 1 to 3 hours, where the again cell completely divides. Let's see the first type of a cell division. It is amitosis. It is one of the simplest method of the cell division. In this phase, the cell nucleus is elongated and constrict, where the length is widened. The deepens of the nucleus, the same cell, the two daughter nuclei will appear. After the separation of the cytoplasm will occur and the complete cell get divides. This type of amitosis happens in very lower animals like prokaryotes. In unicellular organisms like abnormal cell, and in older cell, and at the time of a fetal stage. Secondly, the mitosis phase. It is the phase of chromosome separation. In this phase, the cell get divides to form the identical daughter cell. The identical cell will have a parent cell, and it is completed by the cytokinesis, means the separation of the cytoplasm. During the karyokinesis, that means the nuclear division will happens before the cytokinesis. It is carried out 4 different stages. Let's see first. The first phase, it is a prophase. The cell division in the both mitosis and meiosis beginning after the interphase. DNA is already been replicated with the cell enters in the prophase. The main occurrence in the prophase are the condensation of the chromatin and the disappearance of the nuclear membrane and the nucleolus. As you can see the diagram, the chromosome get condensed inside the nuclear region. Next phase is a metaphase. In this stage, the mitosis in the eukaryotic cell cycle in which the chromosome are in their second most condensed stage, the coil stage of a chromosome. The chromosomes carrying the genetic information aligned at the equator of the cell before being separated into the two daughter cell. Metaphase counts for the approximately 4% of the cell cycle in the duration. It proceeds by the event of prometaphase and followed by the anaphase. The microtubules formed in the prophase or the late prophase have the already found in the attached themselves by the kinetochore in metaphase. In metaphase, the centromeres of the chromosome convenes themselves into the metaphasic plate or the equator plate. It is an imaginary line that equistands from the two centrosome poles. These events aligning due to the counterbalance of the pulling power generated by the opposing kinetochore microtubules. It is one of the tug and war between the two people like a same length, ending with the destruction of the various protein molecules like the B-cycline. Let's see the third phase. It is the anaphase. In this stage of the mitosis, after the process of metaphase, when replicated chromosome are split into two copies of chromosome, that is the daughter chromatids, that moved to the opposite poles of the cell. Chromosome have reached their overall maximum condensation in this late anaphase to helps the chromosome segregation and reformation of the nucleus region. Anaphase starts when the anaphase promoting complex marks the inhibitory chaperones or the securin proteins. So various protein are involved in this phase. As you can see the diagram, the chromosome being pulled to away the bunch of banana during the anaphase, and each set of the chromosome reach at the opposite poles and it marks at the end of the anaphase. Let's see the telophase. In this final stage, in both meiosis as well as the mitosis in eukaryotic cell, during telophase, the effect of prophase and the prometaphase, the nucleolus or the nuclear membrane were disintegrated are reversed again. As the chromosome reach to the cell poles, the nuclear envelope is reassembled around each set of the chromatids. The nucleoli reappears and the chromosome begins to the condense or decondense state back to the expanding chromatin that is present during the interphase. The mitotic spindle are disassembled and remaining spindle microtubules or the spindle fibers are depolymerized. The telophase accounts the approximately 2% of the cell cycle duration. After that, the cell proceed for the cytokinesis. Let's see the last phase. It is cytokinesis, or the separation of the cell components. Mitosis is immediately followed by the cytokinesis, in which it divides the nuclei, cytoplasm, organelles, and the cell membrane into two cells containing the roughly equal share of these cellular components. Mitosis and the cytokinesis together define as the division of a mother cell and forms the two daughter cell. Genetically, the identical of the each of their other parents, the parent cell also divides at same level. This accounts for the approximately 10% of the cell cycle. As the diagram representing the two types of the cell, first is the animal cell and second it is a plant cell. Both the cases, the cytokinesis is showing or representing the two equal size or the cell, which are known as the daughter cell, and which have a equal chromosome number. Let's see the significance of the mitosis. Mitosis creates the identical copies of the original cell. So this allows our skin or the liver or every organ cell which are identical cell, and allows the for the further cell division also. In plant case, the mass of producing the cell or leaf cell with the identical properties or each and every part of a plant. It also helps number of the chromosome in a daughter cell after the cell division. Secondly, it is responsible for the growth and development of the multicellular organism, and it also helps in a repairing of a damaged tissue. Lastly, it helps to maintain the proper size of the cell. So in various level, the mitosis is very much essential for the every living being. I hope you have understood the basic concept of cell division or the cell cycle. We have discussed the first type of cell division, it is the mitosis. In coming lecture, we will discuss about the second type of cell division, it is a meiosis. It is regarding with the gametes formation in second topic of the lecture. So thank you very much.